out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into his windup, the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Drilled to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jock Peterson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. The average coming in 257, 5 homers and 14 driven in. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's going to be a base hit. So there you go. The bench doing its job here as they get a man aboard to kick off the 10th. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Lusk, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
We have clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Scott Alexander comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 75.
At the plate, Jason Hayward, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here's the first pitch, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Your
Jason
attention,
Kipnis
please.
will be called
He's
upon
hitting
here
for
to
the
hit
Cubs.
with the game on the line.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. A ball and two strikes to Kipnis.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Ball four, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say,
The
that's a
third
great
baseman.
AB. Down
Red.
0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Bryant carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Ball game! So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Daniel Winkler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score.